Hello, Pillow Talk. Hello, Pillow Talk. Hello, Pillow Talk. Hello, guys. How are you doing today? Excuse me. I'm still a little under the weather. Last week, COVID entered into our homes. And it's really been a game changer for us all. But I thank God that we are still among the living. And that's all I can say. You guys, we are here. We're still alive. We'll go get our tests done soon. Tomorrow, everybody should be back together again, and back to normal. Today's topic is what did cancer teach us? But before we get into it, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fine. I understand this is like late nights, early mornings, which is totally cool because you get the opportunity to be who you want and everybody be asleep. You can get your ice cream, you can get your champagne if that's what you want. But make sure you get the red wine. If you are a cancer patient, red wine to me is good and more healthier, and it doesn't have the alcohol level in it. So make sure you always get the red wine. That's what you drink when you're pregnant too, right? So make sure you always get that. But I thank you guys for tuning in. Please feel free if you wanted to get in contact with me any way, anyhow. Make sure you do it by email. The email address is pillowtalklove@outlook.com. pillowtalklove@outlook.com. That's our email address, because I like to hear your feedback about this thing, what we're going. Hopefully this will be a big community of sisterhood, brotherhood, fully of cancer patients, breast cancer patients, whatever. I was going to put breast cancer, but then it's not right because everybody suffers, you know. So I just went ahead and just put cancer. If you're listening to the sound of my voice, just please note that you are okay. If you are fighting or you just started the fight, you're going to be okay. Just push through and just know that we are here for you. This podcast is for you. Even if you're the one that just lost a loved one due to any type of cancer, just note that you're going to be okay. I have done that too. I watched my mom pass after I fought the fight and lost the fight. And that's a terrible thing to be in. But always remember, every day that we wake up, to open up our eyes and we not sit down, but place our feet on the ground to walk around. There's a reason why we are among the living. So just push through. And I promise you'll get there, okay? I also have a Facebook group. It's called Pillow Talk. Thank you guys for the feedback on that, and liking the ones that I invited. Please forgive me. I invited everybody because I felt like everybody that was on my Facebook family and friends, quote unquote, y'all experienced my life with me. Y'all been through it all with me, step by step, and I thank God for you. So I wanted you guys to share this moment with me. I'm going to claim it. We're going to be the number one podcast in the world. Yes, hunty, we're going to be the number one podcast in the world. So, I'm going to make it quick for you guys. Our quote for today, excuse me, guys, my throat and stuff. I'm getting my voice back, thank God. It sometimes goes. So if my throat goes, if my voice goes, please bear with me. Again, we had COVID, and COVID teaches us a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. And it showed me some things that I was not ready for. And it brought back memories when I first got diagnosed. Because one thing about me, if anybody knows me, I like to control stuff. I'm a controller. I'm a control freak. And if I can't control it, I feel like I lost the battle of it. And that is the wrong way to feel. And that's what happened. I can't control COVID. So I did everything, mask, spray Lysol, eating right, and doing all of this. And I still wind up getting it in my household. So that made me feel down. Just like when I got diagnosed with cancer, I never thought that I would get it because I done everything that was right for us, eating right. Now, exercising I did off and on, but it wasn't like, and I'm not going to lie, I wasn't eating right either, but I was taking my vitamins and stuff and taking care of my body. But at the end of the day, it's like, wow, how did I wind up with this? Why did I get it? But here I am, and here we are, but we're going to get through this moment. So here we go. Our quote for tonight, well, for today is from Dr. Martin Luther King, because we celebrated him on yesterday. It was the holiday. It's not his actual birthday, but we celebrated him as a whole on yesterday. And why not have a quote written by him? And this quote states that our lives begin to the end, the day we become silent about things that matters. And so that brings up to our topic of the day, what have cancer taught us, and taught me. For one, cancer taught me to be who you are, regardless of the fact, and live life by the day. That's one thing that cancer taught me, to live life by the day, regardless of the fact of how people feel. I used to be the one that always worried about what somebody felt about me. If I did this, then somebody will come around and say something. But at the end of the day, it's whatever God has placed in your heart. And a lot of people don't understand that certain people have a path that they have to follow, and everybody have a purpose of life. That's why I came up with the foundation, Our True Purpose of Life. So with doing your purpose of life, you have to follow the map that God has, and nobody else don't know it. So whatever people are saying in your ear shouldn't matter. We have a tendency just to do stuff for people, and then it takes it out of, not, how can I say, making it not your purpose anymore, but theirs. Now, the only time people advice should matter is when you have a board and you bring everything to the board and be like, hey, this is what I want to do, and then they put their input on it. But when it just comes down to your own personal life and doing what you want to do it. Enjoy your life. Never be the one that sit there, like Les Brown says, and let your dreams die, because you don't know what tomorrow might bring. A lot of people feel, and we take life for granted, and cancer opened my eyes with that, especially with our own children and things, because I haven't spent time with my kids. I always believe in working all the time and things like that, and I never took time to know who my kids were personally until I got sick. And that was the craziest thing ever, because it was like if I closed my eyes, only thing they would remember me as being sick. And that was the only time I spent time with them, when it should be more than that. So during my life now, I make sure I create memories. If I have something going on and something major and something's going on with my kids, I would stop doing whatever it is and tend to my kids, because at the end of the day, my kids and my husband is all who I have. So family will come first. I'm a very family oriented type of person now, and cancer showed me that. So this is the question for you guys tonight. If you have been affected by cancer, what did cancer teach you on a positive level? On a negative level, I want to curse. Like they say, F it. I would like to say F it, but I know I have a lot of religious people and on here, and please do not judge me, but there was some days where I cried. And like my sister Valada always told me, only 2 minutes of crying and the rest of the day is full of laughter, and that's when I chose to cry in the shower so she wouldn't see me, especially after I lost my hair. I still have a tendency, I will grow my hair out and cut it all back off. I used to do it, but now I see myself doing it more often. And cancer made me realize you are beautiful no matter what. And accept who you are with your scars. That's what cancer have done. Cancer also, when my mom passed, made me realize your goodbyes. How you do your goodbyes. Every day before she passed, because me and my sister, that's a story from when I have her on, and we have to tell this story. You have to be careful with the story with her once my sister come on. And Cheryl, I know you're listening. You got to come on so we can tell the story, because it's actually a learning lesson for everybody. You have to be careful how you do things in life, because you never know when it's going to be the last. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, all the way up to then, my mom always kept on saying, I love you, I love you. I'll braid her hair or rub her back and just hear, I love yous. I'm crying. And cancer have a tendency to bring that stuff out. The love that you felt that nobody didn't have, which I know my mom loved me, but I'm just saying in general. Cancer have a way of bringing things, putting peace in stuff, because you never know if it's going to be the last. Now, meanwhile, like one of the therapists always told me is like, every leaning tree is not the first to fall. And it is so true. But it's like when you get the diagnosis or you see somebody going through, you really forget about those things. You really do. You really, really, really forget about those things. Let's change the subject. I'm getting so emotional. So if you feel like doing any feedback about that, or want to tell me about your life experience and what cancer have taught you, may you please go to pillowtalklove@outlook.com. And if you want to share something, or if you want to be on the show live, audio, it's not video, but it's audio, we can do a pre-recording or whatever, asking you questions and things like that. Please hit me up if you want to get your story out there. pillowtalklove@outlook.com. It's a beautiful thing, you guys. Always remember to check out the article that we have. Read over that. And we about to run out of time. But you guys, thank you for listening. And please give me your